When the lights came back on, every patient on the third floor was missing, and something wearing their skin stepped out of room 9. It started with a nurse named Clara. First week on the night shift, still learning where everything was, still trying to act like she wasn't scared of every dark corner. And honestly, she would have been fine if she hadn't heard her name coming from a room that was supposed to be locked shut for over 20 years. Clara, please. She froze, the kind of freeze where your whole body feels borrowed. When she followed the voice, her feet took her right to room 9, a door covered in dust and warning tape, a padlock big enough to secure a prison gate, and something inside whispered her name again, slow and wet, like someone practicing how to speak. She ran to security. The guards went pale the second she mentioned the room. One of them actually whispered, "Not again." They followed her upstairs with guns drawn, not tasers, real guns. That should have been her first warning. At the end of the hall, they found the padlock on the floor, split open like it had been peeled apart with 2 fingers. The door was cracked just enough to see the darkness. Not regular darkness, the kind that feels thick, hungry. One guard tried shining his flashlight inside, and before the beam even settled, a hand shot out, grabbed him by the collar, and yanked him in so fast, Clara heard his spine hit the wall. His scream cut off halfway. Then something else screamed back at them, louder, almost human. They slammed the door, but it didn't matter. Whatever lived in there wasn't trapped anymore. The hallway lights shut off. Every bulb popped in a chain reaction, one after another, like someone walking toward them in the dark. They dragged Clara down the stairs while alarms blared. Patients woke up screaming. Doors opened on their own. People said shadows crawled along the ceiling. Some said they saw a long arm dragging across the tiles like it was searching for someone familiar. By the time police arrived, half the third floor staff was missing. Officers moved in with rifles, and within minutes, their radios exploded with static and screaming. One cop ran back out covered in blood that wasn't his. He kept shouting, "It's wearing their faces," over and over. No one believed him until the thing stepped into the hallway. Tall, bone thin, skin stretched wrong like it had borrowed pieces from everyone it killed. And it stared at Clara with a face half-formed, like it was trying to rebuild itself into her. The officers opened fire. Rounds tore chunks out of its body, but the thing didn't fall. It only mimicked their screams back at them, not perfectly, just close enough to feel wrong. One officer swore he heard it whisper his own name before it grabbed him by the jaw and lifted him off the floor. The hospital became a war zone. Blood on the walls, alarms echoing, people praying behind beds and cabinets. Clara hid in a supply closet with 2 survivors. The lights flickered, and for a moment, everything went silent. Then the thing dragged its fingers across the closet door, slow, almost gentle. "Clara," it said her name like it owned it, like she belonged to it. Before it could break in, the emergency generators kicked on. The lights blasted to life, and the thing let out this horrible shudder, like the brightness burned it. It dissolved into the shadow under the door, just melted into it. Police cleared the building, but they never found it. No body, no blood trail, nothing. The hospital shut down 2 days later. But here's the part that really keeps people up. Every month, at exactly 3:09 a.m., the motion sensors inside the empty building trigger the cameras, and the night guard reviewing the footage swears he sees something standing in the doorway of room 9. Long, thin, staring straight into the camera, like it's waiting for someone, like it learned how to leave the room, but not how to stop looking for Clara. If you ever hear someone whisper your name from behind a closed hospital door, no matter how scared you are, don't open it. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more scary horror like this.